Well, watch this next video, because you're going to have another reason now to get off your butt and do that project you always wanted to do. Look how these guys are doing it. They got in them. They have a way to make a battery, a little crank thing that give you energy in a battery forever. So they're tinkering it. They both have full-time jobs. So they're doing this part-time, tinkering with this new flashlight that will run forever for you. And gosh, they just sort of ran out of cash. They don't know what to do. They haven't finished making it yet. So they're going on a crowdfunding site to just say, hey, we're not going to give you products yet. We don't even know how we're going to make this product yet. We just need money to help us get along in developing the project. So these people are not investors. They're not, you don't have to marry these people. They're not like VCs or anything. Just that people say, yes, hey, this looks like a good idea. I think you guys should have some money. Promise me something, a little something in the future. Just I'll give you money. And they raise thousands and thousands of dollars for them to continue on their project. And that's why, God, the internet just makes so many things possible that weren't possibly before. I mean, just think if you need another 5-10 grand to get your project down the road, so just to figure out what the project should be before you build a prototype. The only way to do that is, guys, to take your house and mortgage it or something like that, or find some partner who wants half the business or whatever. No, all those things are over with. You don't have to do that anymore. The internet is making so many things possible for anybody to do what they really want to do. And you see other people, the way they're doing it, and that inspires you to say, hey, why don't I do that? And the other thing about doing it this way, nothing happens if you fail. So what if you fail? So you spend a couple hours or whatever it takes to put that website up and see if it works. That's what it does, because that's where you're going to learn, is by trying it once and learning from even that failure. The only way you're going to learn is by failing down and picking your butt up again and try it again. You can't just criticize other people about doing things and think you know about it. Get out and try it. And that's how you get better at stuff. So watch these guys, how they did it. Well, Bill Evans, boy, you're an engineer, a top engineer, doing this on the side, creating a product that's going to save me zillions on batteries, right? And you guys are still in the invention phase yet, but you're going on Kickstarter getting money just to help you get closer to the consumer product. That's just a great idea to, use, what's available for funding instead of having to put your hat in your hand to some fat cat who's going to want to own you, right? Yeah. So this is really a crank flashlight, right? And also gives power for other low things, right? So you just crank it away your whole life. How did you get here? Why a crank flashlight?
It's a great question. I have a regular flashlight, and I have to change batteries in it every, like a couple of months, and I just had this stack of batteries piling up, and I thought there's got to be a better way. There's got to be something we can do to stop all this waste and stop spending all this money. So we came up with this idea to use a supercapacitor to hold the charge. This flashlight that we're building is going to last a lifetime. You'll never need to buy batteries again.
But more importantly, to me, what's great about it, it's not buying batteries, but you always have power. I have so many flashlights around the house, I never use them, and 3 months later I go use them, they're out of batteries. So now if I have a crank with this, man, I don't have to worry, I don't have to plug it in, I don't have to go around the house and change my batteries every 3 months. So when an emergency comes up, man, I got light, and I know I got light, and I never have to worry about it, right? And I would think that this is wonderful for campers.
Totally so.
And I think it's wonderful for campers and things like that. People going out and you never have enough battery. You always have light with you. Your cell phone runs out of battery. Everything else runs out of battery. But your light bulb, your flashlight. So what kind of engineer are you during your day job?
Well, actually, my friend Stan is the electrical engineer. I'm just a designer. I do a bit of electronic tinkering myself, but I don't have any degree in it.
I see.
So Stan is the the electrons guy. He does all the calculations. I work on the design of the product, what it looks like, how it's put together. And together we kind of use our skills to develop this.
Wonderful. Now let me explain to the people. Are you on a landline with that phone, or is that hooked up to your computer?
Well, actually, I found one of the few remaining payphones in the city.
Really?
No.
So you have your laptop by a payphone. You're using the video. So that's terrific. That's what that thing is on your ear.
They're hard to find.
Right.
Cool.
You got the last payphone in America. You're using. So now you guys you made your quota. You still got days left, so people can help you out. It's great, and I guess people must see this on Kickstarter. They must be excited and frustrated. Man, you don't have the real product yet. All you have is prototypes, right? So they're a little more expensive right now, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't quite got this ready to send out to the general public,
right.
But we're definitely working on it. We want to see this happen. We want to make it come to be. So with this next step, with the money we're raising, we're hoping to get a final prototype and then start talking to some people about seriously putting this into production.
Wonderful. So maybe by Christmas you'll start making these?
That would be great. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a definite time frame, but
nobody
we have
has
a
control.
short-term time frame. We're gonna.
Wonderful. Well, we don't have control. Well, you're delighted to know. I mean, to me, well, you have a unique idea. I mean, usually people use crowdfunding, for their final product. They have a prototype. Here's what it's going to be. Give me money to manufacture it. I don't even know what it's going to be yet. I need help finding out what it's going to be. And you're getting money for that, man. That's amazing. So that's a credit to you, because the people are investing in you and your ingenuity and sincerity and everything. And so that's a wonderful way. And so you're teaching, I think, people how to use crowdfunding in a new way. That I've interviewed 200-300 people on crowdfunding, never like this. Yeah. So that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Bill. And so to find out about it and contribute to the crowdfunding campaign, you go to hardware, hardware-art.com, and there you see Bill's flashlight. Last you forever, throw away. I'm about to go out and buy, we spend $20-30 on some more batteries again, and I won't have to when you get this done. So hurry it up, Bill.
Thanks.
Well, thank you again, Bill. Must be that old phone that's giving us the funny connection. But we use what we got. Thank you again, Bill. Best wishes.